Oh my god, it was 254. Okay, it was 254. I don't have a clue what options they were. I don't care, but yeah, okay. I hit record before I started. It took me almost 6 minutes. But anyway, guys, I'm Janet on occasion. We've opened this stupid door, and I can only assume that it was literally that one console across the way that we failed to open that just had the answer in it. Like, I mean, they've got to have the answer somewhere, right? But Jesus Christ, what a pointless thing to do. Alright, goods. What's this? Wound status visor. Plus 3 crit chance for range attacks against enemies with less than 50% wounds. I mean, that seems pretty good. Help you finish enemies off. I like it. So we'll keep that. Might be useful. And this isn't even where we're going. This isn't even where we're supposed to be. That's not even where we're supposed to be. Okay, cool. What the hell? Well, now I'm very confused. Alright, let's have a look at the journal again. So, reach the reactor. Yeah, I mean, that's all we need to do, right? Van Kellogg's thinks the monks are hiding somewhere near the circular cogitator. What the hell does that mean?
So shall it be.
Are these the circular cogitators? I don't know if these are cogitators. Is this a circular cogitator? I just have no idea. I mean, what is it referring to when it says that's the circular cogitator? How is this the circular cogitator? Well, I mean, I guess it's circular, but so much stuff is. Okay, so God, like the thing with this, right, is the whole game is riddled with it not explaining itself properly. Just across the board. Like, that is the one gripe I have. Every description is either nothing but the minutiae of it, rather than giving a concise description of it, right? It doesn't put the information you need up front. It doesn't do any of that, so a lot of exhaustive reading. But when it's stuff like, you know, when they're relying on the game not having like quest markers, which I think is great. Love that. I love the fact that you have to sort of deduce stuff, and you know, you are finding things out and you are exploring, and you actually have to pay attention because you're not just following a marker on the corner of the map, right? That's amazing. I love that. I am all for them doing that. But in place of objective markers, you have to actually describe what the hell is going on. Because, I mean, looking at the journal, that's stuff that our characters know. So if they're not describing it properly, then how are we supposed to know what the hell we're doing? You just have to run around blind until you stumble upon it, because the players' the characters' information, their knowledge, doesn't help the player do anything with it. So you end up with them just like walking around aimlessly, even though they know exactly where to go, but they haven't told us. And so it just needs to be really like, just all of that needs to be tightened up, where it actually says, "Oh yeah, no, it's that thing." You know, this is where we're going. That would be great. Like if there was a way that it said, by where we had that fight. You know, if it was a way that it could know that this fight had been done and just point us to that direction. Because it makes sense that they'd be guarding their hiding place, right? That's an intuitive leap, which I would have made had they not said, by the circular cogitator, which is already, like, what the hell is a cogitator? What are the bounds by which a cogitator is a cogitator, and not, like, an altar or a lamppost, right? Like, it's such a widespread term, and it's gibberish for people who aren't more familiar with 40k anyway. And if you are familiar with 40k, what's a cogitator, right? It's still vague. This doesn't necessarily look like a computer, right, which is what a cogitator is. So the circular cogitator, is that a circular cogitator, or is that a circular desk with cogitators around it? Like, see what I mean? It's, ugh. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Because there's so much excellent in this game. And fantastic, we made our way through. But there's so much excellent in this game that just sort of like is hidden behind these additional layers of total nonsense and bad descriptions. And that needs to be addressed. You know, they need to keep revising the wording of stuff to like make it concise, and so people know what the hell is going on. Because they know what's going on. So if they write something that says, "Oh, go over there," well, they know what that thing is. So it feels intuitive to them, because that's what the thing that they are calling the circular cogitator, you know? But if they haven't introduced the fact that that is called a circular cogitator, then no one is going to think to look there, right? So it makes sense to them, not for us. and that I find frustrating. So a shortish, muscular man wearing scarlet colours, priesthood of Mars, steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheeks and brow point to his propensity for frequent outbursts of fierce anger, but right now he is showing no signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos, or electus, that's a very stupid word, but sure, show through his oddly bluish tinted skin. At least they introduce that an electu is electric tattoo. At least they bother to explain that. That's nice. Because that, in a vacuum, I'd have no idea. The man's eye sockets are dark and empty, yet he turns his face straight toward you with no hesitation. He has a sharp, screeching voice, not unlike a bird cawing. Okay, I don't want to do that, because that's going to ruin my voice, and I'm not going to be able to do more recording. So, may the charge of the Omnissiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in their batteries. Make the sign of the Aquila, Emperor protects. I mean, broadly, it's understood for most people that the Omnissiah they talk about is just another name for the Emperor, right? Don't question it, don't look too much into it, or else everything will fall apart, okay? Uphold the lie. The man responds curtly, as if giving a military command. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. See, he's not saying, no, you're God stupid, Omnissiah. No, he's happy to just do his own thing without breaking the lie. The hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium admits you, pilgrim. I am Dar Impulse 6, the servant of the motive force and praetor electroid of this sacred monastery. Pascal bows down humbly before the man. A trill of binary signals comes from his vox, to which the praetor responds with a dignified gesture of blessing. Pascal turns to you and says, "The rank of praetor electroid is a sign of high standing within the electro-priest fraternity. The audience we have been granted is a great honor." Okay. It was to you, was it not, that Logis Abel came seeking an interpretation of his data trance? Sure, why not? Yes, Tech Brother Abel arrived here to engage in magnetic meditation. That would help clarify his visions. Unfortunately, the heretic's machinations prevented us from completing the ritual. The esteemed Logis volunteered his help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was lost soon afterwards. I have rescued him. Kind of. I hope the Omnissiah preserves Tech Brother Abel's life, and that he may continue to comprehend the mysteries he has tapped into. Definitely. What happened here? How did you manage to survive? When the heretics descended in droves upon the Cenobium, we gave battle, but the unholy foes buried the Omnissiah's warriors under a mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defender's spark of purity. It was then I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat to the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking our refuge there, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as fiery as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat. For the task of taking back our abode would fall to us and none else. The leader of the heretics fought his way into the Ark, wherein dwells the miraculous fusion reactor. He is trying to desecrate the rite of operation and his unholy litanies, so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of Ricad Minoris may perish in a fount of fire. But my brethren, in their magnetic meditation, are hampering his efforts by chanting access request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the commands that the blasphemers enter. I think this is them just doing like a DDoS attack. They're chanting the access request prayers. They're trying to access the server, but like a lot, right? So they're trying to just stop the guy from logging in, essentially. I think this is a DDoS attack, which is pretty funny. So Praetor Electroid nods toward his entranced comrades. "This holy place will be protected against sacrilegious practices, I swear it." And the monastery was attacked by people who looked like electro-priests. Scoff, as on no misconception that anything resembling a fighting spirit could be expected from humble monks. They tried to kill us, like they're clearly quite feisty. My force and the governor's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. You made the right decision when you choose to avoid combat. True person of faith would never have hidden. I don't know, I can help. I cannot allow this. Laymen are forbidden from visiting the monastery, and only the select are allowed to behold the Ark and the relic within. You and your retinue, pilgrims of a special status granted you by the Emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the Omnissiah cross the monastery's threshold, I will deem them a heretic and have to put them to death. Confirmed. The presence of lay people on monastery grounds without the praetor electroid's blessing will be regarded as a sacrilegious violation of the holy rite of operation. So he could give them his blessing. Sorry, only people that I blessed can come in. You want to bless them then? No, I'd rather the world burn. Okay, cool. Love these people. They're all dicks. So, Heinrichs opens his mouth for a second to say something, but changes his mind and quietly clears his throat instead. That's what I probably should have done, right? Instead of having a go at him about how he could just bless anyone. It's his, you know, he's the guy who lets people in or not. I was attacked by electro-priests. That is a lamentable mistake. Oh yeah, I'll just say his words normally. That is a lamentable mistake. We knew of no help that was on its way, and we're not expecting to encounter any allies in the monastery's chambers. But I see that you're alive, and I mourn the senseless deaths of my brethren. Say nothing? I think we're fine. Like, who cares, honestly? I don't care to judge them. I just want the world to not be blowing up. That's really it. The praetor electroid 2 falls sorrowfully silent. I would like to get to the holy reactor. There we go. Done. The Ark is hidden from pilgrims' eyes, but considering the extraordinary circumstances of your visit to the monastery, I will grant you that right. Go to the Ark and experience the motive force, pilgrim. We will pray to the security systems that they may refrain from punishing you for your intrusion. Thanks. May the Omnissiah's charge persist in the batteries of the faithful. Alright, done. I'm having these. These are mine now. Machine right set and multi-keys. Sounds useful. Hollowed targeting, plasma shock generator, sealed hermetic infusion. Alright, brilliant. So, let's get to it. Into the bowels. Okay.
Light of terror.
Oh, what have we got in here, huh? Don't shoot me with lightning, thanks. Okay. Something tells me that this will be the way out once we're done. I'm assuming it'll do the classic RPG, you know, loop around so you can exit easily. I was expecting it to be a bit more dolled up. But no, just pretty standard looking Chaos Cultist. Oh, you got the little symbol of TZEENTCH here. Sounds fun. So the face of the woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque barred mask. Yet the voice pouring out of the mask belongs to someone else, a husky, somber bass of a void wolf, a border of ships. What? Okay, what does that sound like? A void wolf? Somber bass of a void wolf?
How predictable your path is. How static. All the possible deaths you have skated only to perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn.
Okay, hi. Step away from the sacred reactor. Silence, heretic. Pascal, announce my arrival. That's pretty funny. What a talented enemy. Can you do the governor's voice? For God's sake. Silence, you crazed preacher will not touch my mind.
Is that how reliant you are on your blindness? Do you think it will protect you from the blinding radiance of the truth? You fool of a took.
The woman's voice breaks and shifts to a different pitch and timbre. The martyr's voice, young, fervent, and in pain. Time is all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future bang on the door of the present. Choose quickly who you want to be when it walks in. A blind slave to what is gone. A faithful servant of what is to come. Or a dead woman. I've forgotten how Heinrich sounds. Oh, well, that's upsetting. Oh, I just made him a bit slow, didn't I? Yeah, he's a bit slow, a bit dip. No, it's considered. I would take time to rest you from the details of the future that that the cult prophesizes. However, when we're done, what's left of you will still be capable of coherent speech. You'll meet him like a living torch, blazing for his glory. The Sister of Battle's voice burns with pure hatred and trembles with impatience to make the promise come true. Yeah, have a go. Go on. In you get. Enough, I will rid Minoris of your tyranny. Wait, why are you trying to blow up the reactor? Because it's chaos. They're trying to blow up the planet. Trying to kill everyone, obviously. Like, outside of that, who cares? If it's kill everyone and then it'll make a demon portal, like who cares? Just regardless of what the point is, everyone will die, so we'll stop them. It's kind of irrelevant what their plan is. You know, their plan is undone by us shooting them, so I'll do it. Also, if we had more Hereticus, we might be like, ooh, cool plan. Let me help. I'm sure that would go well. Enough, I'll rid Reicad Minoris of your tyranny. The one's voice becomes thin and brittle like an innocent child's. Execute them in the name of the Edge of Daybreak. The Electro-Priests tear their hands away from the command panels, rending their flesh on the stakes that pierced them. Sorry, who? Oh, okay, they're over there. Sorry, we've been locked into this camera, so I couldn't see anyone else. So, it seems that just sort of came out of nowhere, but sure. As their schismatical controlled bodies are imbued with the motive force's radiance, all the unfortunates can do is cry out in horror and plead for a swift death. Aurora starts to recite an unholy litany in broken Gothic. Oh, a willpower succeeded, that's good. You can't make out the blasphemous words, but the name the heretic keeps repeating, the Edge of Daybreak, digs into your hearing like a blade into defenseless flesh. The sound of it is almost physically painful. It spawns strange and impossible phantoms in your mind. Isn't the Edge of Daybreak the dude in our brain box? Isn't that him? How have you managed to muster your strength and banish it from your mind?
Do you dare to look me in the eye?
I think just threw a grenade or something. Yeah, got a lot of fighters, guns. Oh, they got electro priests that have been warped, I think. Or is the idea we kill the electro priests and they'll stop doing whatever foul whatevers they're doing? Yeah, I think so. I think the plan is to kill the electro priests and we win. Maybe. Or it could just be that they were there working and now they're just attacking us. They're just normal enemies. That is also an option. But I know it would be nice to have like a boss fight with like objectives rather than just kill the boss, which feels like the case quite a lot of the time. So... Alright, Cassia can do like a psychic shriek at these folks, so I think that'll work out quite well. Alright, let's go there. And then Argenta, you can just oh, not an enemy, apparently. That also feels a bit weird that we wouldn't just blast them senseless. That feels a bit odd, but sure. Heinrichs, Morgana, and yeah, Argenta can go over here. Should be able to shoot straight across, get some good damage in. So yeah, I think that should do it. That ought to do it. And if not, then so be it. So yeah, can't shoot them, which is very disappointing. I can take out some of these other folks though. Wow, I can actually hit them. I can even shoot at that guy. Really? Apparently these don't count as full cover somehow, which is very strange. I can't hit these two though. So that counts as cover, these don't. Weird. Well, they count as cover, but not line of sight blocking, which is weird. That's strange. Okay, let's use shot on the run. And then we're going to start trying to kill some folks. Oh, okay, so I can't shoot that one. How weird. Okay, anyway, our, yeah, we'll shoot that gunner. Accuracy does go down a bit when we use shot on the run. Who next? Thinking maybe get rid of the gunners first. If I can. It's a fighter. It seems most of the gunners are actually doing quite a good job of staying in cover. They're pretty good odds at shooting one of these electro priests. I'll try. I'll give it a go. We'll see if it upsets him. Nice. Very nice. Actually knocked him flat. Yeah, I think that was a crit. Yeah, critical hit. Sent him flying. Nice. Alright, that'll do. Heinrichs, what can you do? You could assail some folks. Iron Arm, infuse an ally with greater power. Don't suppose you can reach. Can't quite reach Abelard. That's disappointing. Alright, let's move over here. Alright, use Strong Arm on Abelard. Excellent. I can enfeeble enemies. All targets within an area, actually. That's quite good, too. Okay, so I want to move over here. I don't really want to be in Argenta's way, but Argenta could probably move further forwards, right? And start blasting them. It will be her turn soon. That gunner will have a go, and that fighter will have a go. But yeah, she can move.
Get me a target.
He's going to be a little bit in a spot bother, but nothing too bad. Alright. Let's see. I can only get 3 by the looks of it. 3 is the best I can do. That's not so bad. Okay, excellent. And then just see if you can hit something. Or I could charge one. Oh, I wouldn't use the rest of my AP though. So I think I'll just blast him. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Alright, that Electro Priest, I think we disturbed him, so he's going to come for us. But I don't think they're not going to move unless we hit him. But that might be nonsense. Oh, hang on. Oh. Oh, no, that's completely wrong. No, Order of Combat is completely wrong. I was scrolled up, I guess. Okay, never mind. Well, it's Pascal's go. He can... I guess he can waltz in over here. And I can study them all. So that'll do. That's good, and then I think I'll fight this Electro Priest. He's being very blasphemy today, and we can't have that. So let's get in with our Electro Axe. Very good hit. Very good hit. And I can use Expose Weakness on one of them as well. I'll use it on the gunner. So hopefully we can kill him a little more easily. Next turn. So, Cassia. I'm a little worried about Pascal getting hit by this, but we'll see. Hang on. Which one is it? Lidless Stare. Does spend all movement points. And it does spend the ability to use attack abilities on the character. But we can use other abilities, so I should be able to ask someone else to do some attacking, I think. Oh, perfect.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Witness the fury of House Orcelio.
I mean, that went pretty damn well. And then I can go bring it down
If I may.
on him. And he can get another attack in. There goes one of the Electro Priests, which hopefully has done something. I'm really not sure. But that's fine. And, oh, you can immediately inflict clues on all enemies in combat. Do I care about that? It's free attack against a target, it always hits. To the end of combat, target gains. Penalties to dodge and armor, don't really care about that. Machine spirit communication. Could study enemies some more, I guess. Alright, there we go. Nice. And it's Cassie's go again. She can use It's Your Time, which gives someone a full action. Oh, he didn't die properly. He's dead, but he didn't fall down. Oh, rouse the reactor's explosion. 4. Well, so is that I have 4 turns to kill the Electro Priests, or what? What does that mean? I have no idea. I wish it would tell me what I'm trying to do. I feel like killing them all, fine, but like... I don't know. So I could do that, but I think I might let Argenta just shoot as much as she needs to, because she can probably kill all of these guys. Basically everything's dead. Okay, he's coming for me, so I guess it's not... I guess the plan isn't to try and disrupt them, because that guy's happy to be attacking us. That's very funny. These guys are so bad at shooting their own men. It's really absurd. It really is. Oh, and that guy's dead, even though we couldn't tell. Alright, shot on the run. Let's move up a little bit more. And I guess we'll start blasting. Okay, that guy survived, just. Let's shoot again. Nice. Alright, one more Electro Priest is left. I don't know if I'm able to hit him, though. I'm not sure I'll be able to hit him from here. Can I hit him? Possibly. I don't know, let's try it. That would clear out this entire side, so. Ooh, only 31%.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Not great odds.
I'll do it.
Maybe this is a waste.
As the Emperor commands,
Yeah, I think this might have been a waste. Oh, I haven't hit it once. Yeah, this is definitely a waste.
I'll do it.
Very disappointing. Really, just... The odds were, like, terrible there. Which is very surprising. So, I guess I want to move... God, I'm not sure where I want to move. I'd like to charge one. And then attack the other, but I don't think that's going to work. So I think I'll just move here and attack one. We're going to kill everything. But wait. Rounds to reactor's explosion, that's gone up. Okay, so killing the Electro Priest does make that take longer, I think. God, I don't even know. Like, we got like a puzzle encounter, but no hint of what the puzzle is. Which again, just it'd be nice if the game communicated.
It will be done.
Well, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. My bad. Alright, so Electro Priest on his way. That'll be round 2 in a minute. Alright, he's coming to get us. Good.
Not injured. I'm enraged.
Alright, Morgana. Should be able to finish him off. So, shot on the run. Let's shoot twice. He might survive. Yeah, look at that. Cheeky sod. Alright, Heinrichs. Let's hit him with a sail.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Did that do anything? I have no idea. Oh, he was behind cover from the assail, apparently. Let's just stab him. Let's stab him up fun time. Here we
I
go.
won't object to it.
There we go. He's done. Still 5 turns, though. I'm very confused by this. No idea what is causing this to change. Okay. Let's just stab him. It'll do. Done. And then study enemies. Machine spirit communication, maybe? Sure. Alright. Oh, you can't quite reach. That's disappointing. I can use lidless stare again, though, on this guy. So I guess I'll do that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It doesn't actually do that much damage. So let's do... Move only costs 1, but we only have 2. So I guess I could use Bring It Down on Pascal and try and shoot that guy. We might have moved into the way, though. Alright, well, Abelard's not had a go yet, so I'll have him move in. Although I'd quite like him to charge and then attack, so actually that's probably a bad idea. Oh, I could give him Daring Breach, though. Restore all AP and MP, gain additional movement, and attacking doesn't end your turn. Sure. Let's do that. Let's just go get him.
As a best ones. At your beck and
Alright, there we go. Oh, there's this guy too. Okay. Let's move... If we move right up to him, we should be able to attack him twice. I was thinking I could charge him and then attack, but I'll only be able to attack him with the charge. But here I can attack him twice, so...
reduced to dust.
That did it, apparently. Enough. Now an aged rattling voice. Sorry, enough! Now an aged rattling voice speaks to you from behind the bloodstained mask. You are powerless to halt the approach of what is to come. I see the glow of the final dawn, and that means existence has made its choice. A dagger flashes in Aurora's hand. She runs it forcefully into the control panel. Now you will see it too. Oh no, she died from too much electric. A blinding voltaic arc bursts forth from the broken dashboard and strikes at Aurora's uncanny mask. Its metal heats up, smoke billows through the bars. With a howl, the cultist collapses to the floor. The light is gone. What was that it? The final dawn? But why so different from how our teacher had promised it would happen? Aurora turns her head about blindly. Her voice is now the voice of a common middle-aged woman, frightened and pained. You will pay for this. You... The woman's body goes limp and collapses on the floor. Her iron mask hits the floor with a dull thud. Heretic took her secrets with her. Too bad. Heinrichs approaches Aurora's body and leans over it. A minute, please, Morgana. I need no more than a minute. Inspect the dashboard damaged by Aurora. Sure. Oh, we succeeded. Good. Was that because we had... Yeah, Pascal was here. Nice. Real easy to do, apparently. There's 90 skill value, which is frankly insane. So the cogitator is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the sacred machine and to the dagger sticking out of the control panel. On closer inspection, it turns out to be a adorned handguard of a sword whose blade was pried out. Its pommel is decorated with a strange adornment resembling an eye covered by a scaly eyelid. What remains of the blade has a blue sheen to it, the same tint as Kunrad's weapon during the mutiny on your void ship. Huh. I wonder if there's a connection. This is no human-made object. It was grown from wraithbone, an Eldari material of choice. That's interesting. That is interesting. Eldari material composed of crystallized psychic energy, used in the creation of everything from art pieces to craft worlds. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. They blend together. Individual words are distorted as though they're making your attempts to grasp their meaning. Mocking your attempts to grasp their meaning, rather. The nagging whisper is like a burning red scratch of an unholy claw upon your mind. Oh, tells the shard of the depths of the reactor. Or we can give it to Hydrix to look at. I wonder. I mean, the fact that it's trying to possess me, but then would throwing it into the reactor be a good idea? Or would it corrupt the reactor? Like, would it slowly corrupt the machine spirits? Like, what's the deal here, right? Are the depths of the reactor inhospitable to Wraithbone? Possessed Wraithbone? I don't know. I will defer to the Inquisitor. Heinrich raises his head, gets up and makes a wry face as he carefully examines Aurora's weapon. This unholy object is the work of human hands. Eldari. Eldari hands, surely. What? Well, I'm confused. That seems incorrect. Unless he's saying that the unholiness of the object is human hands. But it was Wraithbone and then humans made it chaosy. I don't know. And judging by the cold I am feeling, it's a tool of the arch enemy. I am most grateful. Grateful? I can't speak today. I am most grateful for your vigilance, Morgana. The interrogator takes a strange shard out of the dashboard and studies it for a few seconds. Curious. Heinrichs puts away the corrupted object and turns to you. Rogue trader, on behalf of the Holy Ordos, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from requisition. From this moment on, I am at your service. I'm ready to come aboard your ship and head for Footfall as soon as you deem it possible. That is, of course, unless you have other business in the system, in which case I'm prepared to assist you in its prompt resolution. Let's remove the mask. The heretic's iron helmet is baked firmly into her flesh. I thought it fell off. The mask fell off with a thud. Okay, never mind. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of her mask, but after peering into it for a little longer than necessary, you wonder if, for a moment there, you saw something move. Let us finish cleansing the monastery, Pascal.
Executing. Let the Omnissiah given motive force flow and all obstacles in its path be eradicated. Okay, good. Job well done. Miraculous fusion reactor. I love that it's all miraculous. Oh, let's rob her. Blasphemous prism. Glass prism crafted by the cultists of the Final Dawn. It used to belong to their leader, Aurora. If you look through it enough, your vision becomes to deceive your mind, showing it what could be instead of what is. Gem of Dark Vitality requires Hereticus. So this isn't going to be useful for us. So that's interesting. 1 wound regeneration per round per Hereticus level when the Veil degradation is above 15. Okay. Avenger Gauntlets. Wielder is destined to take revenge over their enemies. Their attacks of opportunity deal an additional intelligence bonus damage. That's quite fun. Whatever, I'll take it all. We'll just take all the chaos, you know, the chaotic artifacts, it's fine. Don't you worry about it. Carapace, chestplate, just a bunch of normal las guns by the looks of it. I'll just shove them all in to cargo.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, let's grab this stuff. Yeah, all to cargo. It's only with the bosses that have decent stuff, right? I'll assume as much. Alright, let's go. So this, we weren't looping around. It was only one room of interest, which actually I prefer. I was expecting it to be like a whole gauntlet where we fight 50 different enemies for seemingly no reason. So hello, Dar Impulse 6. It would be nice if he looked different to all of the others in some way. But as far as I can tell, his model is identical to the rest. I just happened to hover over him. I mean, it's positioned in a slightly better spot, but like still. Hello, Electrodynamic Zenobia, Crete and Xavier. That it, huh? Okay. Bye then. Cultists were killed with electric. Too much electric. That's all sorted. I guess we are just going back to our ship now, huh? Cool. Alright, onwards we go. Hello, Wardens. Oh, hello. Oh. Boxmaster Sigdus is giving us a shout. Cool. Congratulations on your victory, your ladyship. The entire vessel was impatiently waiting on the news of your expedition's success. The rumours about you not simply saving the Tech Priest Monastery, but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny are spreading like wildfire. The Vox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad, Victus. I'm glad. We can go talk to the governor now. Yeah, we'll go to the governor. Would you like to fly out to the governor immediately, or do you have other business to attend to? Yeah, fly to the governor. Good journey to you, Lord Captain, and may the Emperor keep you safe. I just realised Vigdis is a lady, right? I forget. It's hard to tell, you know, with this whole get-up. But anyway, I think I gave them... I covered my mouth to make it more voxy for the voice, but I don't think I made it as deep. I can't remember. Too many voices, guys. Okay, let's talk to him. Should wrap up business on this planet, I think. Then we got, what, the prison and one other planet to go to. Greetings again, your ladyship. I can't express how grateful I am for your assistance. Now that the insidious heretic's designs have been utterly frustrated, nothing standing in the way of my plans or of yours. With Aurora dead, support for the insurgency is waning. Entire squads of rebels have surrendered. We're seeing the final days of the uprising. I've already signed the order to give you 2,000 first-rate Voidfarers. Wow. That's impressive. The transfer to your ship will begin any minute now. How do we know that these first-rate Voidfarers aren't, like, part of the uprising, you know? Because sure, a lot of them are surrendering, but surely a lot of others are just, like, walking and going, wow, what an uprising, right? Those heretics, ugh. What a pain that was. Like, because a bunch of them were Imperial Guardsmen and stuff, right? So, I don't know. I guess he'll give us 2,000 men, and we'll what do they call it? You know, servitorize them. We'll turn them into servitors. And then we know they'll be safe. That tends to be what happens with Chaos Uprisings. Like, especially if they see a demon. It's just like, oh, well, there's no guarantee that your memory of the demon won't conjure it into being. So we're turning all of you into servitors as a treat. It's either that or death. In fact, there is a moment in one of the Eisenhorn books where the people that he serves with, rather than putting them to death, he honours them by turning them all into servitors that work aboard his ship. Which is real grim. Real grim. But anyway, I would also like to honour the saviour of Reinhard Minoris, and I've already given the order to prepare a festivity in your honour. We will mark your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. We will drive through the city streets with a guard of honour, as befits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowds. Let me know when you conclude your business in the system and are ready. I think this will help the people of this planet feel like they're safe, you know? Even though it's just disgusting, just a disgusting display of like power and whatever else. But I think they need to see that there is like a hero in their midst, and that they don't have to worry anymore. Maybe. But yeah, I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it. Excellent. We'll see each other at the square then. May the light of the throne be with you. At the very least, it'll give everyone a day off, right? Fly to the Star Thoroughfare. Alright. I fly there, do I?
Take your vessel and lead you on your way.
Okay. Right, so I guess we'll do a parade at the start of next episode then. Does that sound good? I don't know if it'll take a while. Or what, I have no idea. But, yeah, nice little parade at the start of the episode, and then we can get to the next planet and see what that's about. So guys, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
Reduced to dust.